Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, with the market still waiting for the big number from the non-farm payrolls, which could be anywhere from 132,000 to around 180,000, the markets were still a little bit stagnant in terms of the market movements. However, the Aussie did put a slightly better performance in, and looking back towards that top side of its range around 65 figure 40, which if we do see a break could give further indication to the bullish case and therefore lead on towards 65 to 66 cents. In case we might see a pullback again, I do feel there is demand waiting around the low side of 64 cents. The euro also a little bit firmer as the dollar slips again, and still very much on track given by the technicals to eventually achieve the 115, 116 area, with support seen from this trend line in the short term around 112.70, 75. The rally in dollar yen hit the trend line and rejected, and now back on the bottom side of its range and looking for a potential move towards 142. Do take note that a move under 140, we go to the monthlies and we can see there is a little bit of imagination when it comes to stop losses and maybe seeing a drive towards 131 to 127 as a broader call. Sterling still somewhat bullish. I still feel there is a potential upside. I could see a move on towards the region of 136. And still keep in mind from the broader sense, this is one of the strongest months we've seen and one of the strongest we've seen in 5. So therefore could see the rally onto 140 as a potential target. Finishing off with commodities, gold recovered some of its losses from the previous day and still very much on track given by the technicals to see a rise on towards the region of 3,400. We've even maybe seen the challenge back to the all-time highs that was back in April around 3,500. Any weakness likely to be shallow. Oil was a little bit mixed as it again was a little bit apprehensive or hesitant towards that level of $64. It's a little bit disappointing that the bulls didn't take it through there, and the pullback currently in motion may see a move back to around 61.5, and the base still holding around 59.5. Break above 64 could see a move on to 66 to 67, which I am still in favour of. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. And as always, look out for the interest report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.